The second principle of HRD says, as per the original report, integrating the development of people with organization development. By this, it is implied that HRD should aim at discovering or helping individual to discover the potential that they have through a variety of mechanisms, and also offer an opportunity for the individual to integrate his talent with the development of the organization. Now, in the book we have said, any HRS should aim at the development and multiplication of human resources. Every human being has certain capabilities and potential to do certain things. Human beings are not very often aware of their own strengths. It requires another person to point out one's strengths. That means we help each other in discovering the talents of each other. I'm sure most of you know the concept of Johari window, in which our personality can be viewed as consisting of 4 parts. One part of our talent which is known to us and known to others, which is the open part, public part. There is another part of our talent which is known to us only but not known to most of the people. That is the private world, in which you have discovered a lot of your strengths and weaknesses. Normally you don't go around shouting about your own weak points, but you may talk sometimes about your strengths. But nowadays, even the strengths we talk of are contextual. If you are working in a sales job and your senior is sales oriented, you would talk to the other person about your sales strengths. Whereas you may have a lot of other strengths. You may have strengths of writing, you may have strengths in some dramatics, you may have strengths in terms of sports, but you will not talk of all these, but you will only talk of those kind of strengths. That means the public at large is not likely to know all that you have in your repertoire. Similarly, other people, when they observe your strong points, they may hesitate to tell you, because they may say that, look, he must be knowing already his strengths. If there are weaknesses, certainly they would hesitate to tell us. So there are always blind spots until somebody tells us. You may not even become aware of your own strengths and weaknesses. There is, of course, the fourth part, which is the undiscovered or unknown part of our talent, because you have not yet had an opportunity to exhibit it, neither you have seen nor somebody else has seen. So you only get to know it when you have an opportunity. Job rotation is a good way to discover the undiscovered talent. When you are put in charge of a function you have not handled or you are not prepared, suddenly you might discover that you have some innate talent which comes up. I've seen some HR people doing wonderful job when they are given a IT problem. For example, in one company, the IT wanted 6 months of time to computerize and design a program for 360-degree feedback. Whereas the HR person, who never had any IT background in that particular company, had done it all by herself in a 2-month period and was able to put the 360 system of that company in operation. So this person discovered her talent in IT only when an opportunity was given to her. So this is a blind spot until that particular part of time. So we keep saying that organizations are platforms for us to discover our own kind of a talent. This second principle of HRD therefore says that you must use the organization and all the mechanisms that it offers to discover your talent. Performance management is an opportunity for you to talk of your talent and help your seniors to use your talent by giving you the right kind of KRAs. Performance review discussions or conversations are opportunities for all of us to get to know from our seniors the talent they have observed, and also to communicate to our seniors what are the kind of talent that we have which could be better utilized and so on. So performance coaching, performance review discussions, periodic potential appraisal sessions, and job rotation and so on. If you find there are many mechanisms of human resource development which will help you to discover your inner talent and use this talent for the benefit of the organization. That is what this second principle of the designing HR systems talk of, we should be able to integrate the development of people with organizational development. The integrating is not only for one individual, it is for the entire individual set of individuals. So HR is a system that helps people to discover talent and apply the talent for the growth of the organization. This is the second kind of principle that we have outlined in the year 1975 while designing the HR systems. In the next session, I will talk of the third principle in designing HR systems. Thank you.